Hey you guys, I'm back with another video. I did one earlier, just actually less than 15 minutes ago, but I'll probably upload them. They'll probably be uploaded about an hour apart or something like that. I don't know. Sometimes YouTube like be taking hours to upload like a simple 15-20 minute video, and then sometimes it's you know a decent amount of time, but I don't motherfucking know. The point is, I just did a video earlier, and here is my second video for the day and my last video for the day because I got shit to do. But anyway, I just thought I'd come back with another video because I had some extra time. Because there's a possibility I might be MIA tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Hey. So you know what I'm about to do. But anyway, and then Saturday, that ain't looking too good either. Because if I do what I do on Friday, that means Saturday I'm gonna be. Anyway, the point is that I decided to drop 2 today so I can take tomorrow off. So I'm gonna be ghost tomorrow. And probably Saturday too. I don't know. I'm not sure about it. It just depends. It depends. More than likely, it ain't gonna work. Y'all gonna see me on Sunday. But anyway, this topic I'm getting ready to cover here in this particular video happens to be when it's over, it's over. No, your camera didn't freeze. When it's over, it's over. Like, we ain't calling to check up on nobody. Like, that's just opening up wounds and stuff. I got my handy dandy notebook, you guys, just in case you see me looking down. That means I'm looking at my bullet points here. But like, don't call and check up on like how you doing, trying to be friendly and turn into their bestie. Or like, first of all, like, it's still raw, the situation just happened. Everybody is still processing their feelings and emotions. So by you still trying to text and talk on the phone and pretend like nothing ever happened, like that's not really gonna help you heal any faster. It looks weird. It makes the other person think that you still want them, because I mean, you broke up for a reason. So if you're still calling and texting, coming by and things like that, it's given you still want to be with this person. And if they don't want to be with you, that's kind of bad, because it's too emotional, basically. Like, give it time to, well, actually, I don't know, but like, in some situations, I don't even think it's good to like stay friends with your ex, because it's just, like I said, it's just bad memories. And it just y'all know, like, when you see your ex walking down the street, like, it just brings up too much, just too much for on women's behalf. I don't really know like how men process breakups and things like that. Y'all can put that down here in the comments, because I'm kind of curious. But I kind of got an idea, but I know that everybody don't operate on the same frequency. So, but just don't be calling and texting and stuff. Let it die the way it's supposed to. Like, by you continuing to try to keep in contact, it's not. It looks weird. Period. And social media, that don't mean you run on social media and start liking all the comments and still engaging in all this friendly activity, because like I said, it's over. Like, cut it out. Like, more than likely they did some fuck shit. So why would you even want to do that in the first place? They've already betrayed you. They've already done the dirt. They've already drug you through the mud. Why the hell are you still on the website, social media, kikiing? Like, you're making them think that they done nothing wrong. Oh, well, she's still talking to me. She's still hearting all my pictures. So, she must still want me, and whatever I did couldn't have been too bad. Maybe they realized they was the problem. Then they started trying to, shift the blame, because, if they're that damn bad, then why the hell are you still in my face type shit? So, and another thing, don't get on there and start, dragging him, her, she, whatever, whoever it is. This can go both ways. Like, this entire list, well, yeah, this entire list can go either way. I didn't even realize that when I did it. But everything that I see, yeah, this goes for men and women. Just if you're a man, just switch the roles around, because I don't really feel like saying he, she, I don't really want to. One second. I don't really want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, the point is, don't drag them. Don't get on, start typing, oh, fuck that nigga. Blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't shit. And just get on social, like, throwing in your windows and shade. And, like, we ain't doing that either. That's giving off hurt. Super hurt. And do you really want, I mean, they know you're hurt, but, like, do you really want them to think you're just dying without them? You're supposed to be feminine. You're supposed to be, given high class. You're supposed to take the high road. This ain't the high road. That's the low vibrational road that you don't want to be on. And then that's sending signals to him that, oh, she's still in love with me. She still bothered, she pressed that, we ain't together no more. So now they got a whole smirk on their face because they know they got you hooked. They know they're, getting under your skin. Like, we ain't giving off them vibes either. Like, they might be getting under your skin, but they should never see that side of you. They should see the, well, oh well, it didn't work. Let's just move on with our lives. Like, you don't want to give out vibes that you're, about to commit suit. I don't want to say it because I think, YouTube, certain words that you say in your video, I think the AI or robot, I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say. They pick up on that and then they flag it and all types of stuff. Like, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to give off vibes that you're ready to unalive yourself and shit like that. Especially, if they're the one that did wrong. Like, why the hell are you trying to yourself when they the one? Anyway, the point is, get a hobby. Like, since they're gone and they took up, 20-30% of your time, which, you know what, that's a whole nother video. But anyway, get a hobby, find something to do. Whatever you was doing before you met them, do it right the fuck now. Well, you should have never quit. Let's start there. Like, you don't get in relationships and quit, everything that you was doing that was fun before they came, because it's still fun. It was always been fun. It's just you stopped doing it because this person came along, and now, you want to do stuff with this person. Now you forgot who you are and the things that you like as an individual. So, you know what I'm saying? You need to go back to that person that you were when you was outside and do outside shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, not too outside. Like, we are classy females, right? Right. But anyway, if you find something to do, it'll be way easier, and you'll take your mind off of the situation that just happened and things like that. So, just occupy your time with things. Start doing some extra things with your kids, or join a group. Just live your life. Life don't stop because somebody don't want to be with you. Life don't stop because this person acting a damn asshole. Life don't stop because you happen to be single right now. You can be single and still happy. I mean, some people don't meet their person until they're older. So are you really going to sit around till you're older to have fun and enjoy your life? Oh, I can't. Oh, but I'm a man. I just no. Like, do what you was doing before you was in this relationship. Do what you was doing before, you was like obsessed with men. Like, be you, and then at some point, somebody else is gonna come along, and then you can go back to doing that. But don't give no man 100% of your time. They only should get no more than 30, to be honest. And when you're married, you might get 40 because we're living together. So that's by default. We're going to be in each other's face. We can't really help that. So, you know what I'm saying? But like, don't center your whole world around this person, because like I said in the video I just did earlier, like, you might be mismatched. So you're sitting around, devoting your entire life to this, and then at some point it crumbles, and then now you know what I'm saying, you're stuck. Now you have this entire gap in your schedule that you don't know what to do with, because he's or she's no longer there. I'm finna pull off because somebody's in my mouth. I hate this damn parking lot. They hear me talking. They taking a sweet time trying to put their groceries in their car type shit. So I'm just gonna pull over here because I don't like that. Stop being fucking nosy. Well, now the sun is shining too fucking bright in my damn. I'm in the wrong. I was in the perfect angle where I just came from, to where it wasn't too, the sun wasn't all in my damn business. But anyway, let me park really fast. It's still kind of too bright. Y'all see this? Like, it's just doing too much. I don't know if y'all can notice it or not. Something in my hair. Anyway, where was I? Let me get my notes because I was already doing too much. Yeah, the hobby part. Yeah, just find you something to do. Get a life. Learn something new. Learn how to cook. So your next man can come, and if he decides to put a ring on it, you'll already, have your skills and your recipes ready for, the man and everything. Learn how to, just take a, what you call the stripper pole classes, so you can, it's actually kind of fun, you know what I'm saying? You feel sexy and stuff like that. Well, I've never done it, but I've pretended to do it like at home, shit like that. But I don't have a real pole or whatever. But you can learn like some little tricks, do a little, Valentine's Day routine for your man next year, your new man, obviously, because the old one acting a goddamn asshole. But anyway, the point is, the busier you keep yourself, the less you will be depressed and things like that. Trust and believe. Now, if you sit at home all day, your mind is just going to start to go back to the situation and rethinking it and reanalyzing. And it just prolongs the healing. When you just sitting around doing nothing, it just causes your brain to overthink, and then you're back to dissecting, the relationship, and it's just too much going on. But anyway, this next one, this is a big one. This is probably number one. And I know half of y'all don't want to hear it. Half of y'all probably ain't gonna hear it. But sex is a no. Now you got enough soul ties already. Like, this why you're stressed out now. So you continue to sleep with this person. Oh, well, I don't want him, or I don't want her. I just it's just for the night. It's just whenever we need each other type shit. That ain't gonna work either, because like I said, you're just creating deeper and worse soul ties than you already got. And so now, what I'm saying, it's gonna get even harder and harder to leave, because if that's what you want, I mean, not if that's what you want, but if you want to, have sexual relations, don't go back to the person that just hurt you. Go find you somebody else, like, because it's gonna confuse everybody, basically. Like, he's gonna think you still want him, or vice versa, or like, I don't know, like, it's just messy. And then whenever you move on, or he moves on, how you gonna tell this person that, well, I know we've been messing around, but now it's over? Like, now it's weird, because you don't really know if this a relationship still, or y'all gonna get back together. Like, it's just, men don't give a fuck, what I'm saying? They'll fuck you and everything else, and then once they find somebody else, they'll just ghost you. Us women, we feel guilty. Oh, well, I'm scared to tell them. They ain't gotta tell you. They're just gonna do it, and you just gonna be sitting there looking stupid. And I'm pretty sure y'all done already been through some shit like this, to where y'all was with somebody, and they moved on without your consent, and then knowledge, or whatever you want to call it, and then you find out the same time the world find out, you know, type shit. Like, no. But anyway, the point is that, you know, they're not scared to move on. So why are you? Most of the time it's the women that's still holding on and doing all that. Like the man, you know, they might take a little bit of time, but nowhere near the amount of time that us females take. Like we can sit there for weeks, months, sometimes years, you know, like crying over a damn relationship, and they've already put a ring on somebody else's finger and you still sitting here crying. Like, no, we ain't doing that. Just go heal. Like that's what you need to do. Just go heal. Like having sex is just gonna confuse everybody, and that's not what you that ain't what you want, because he's not confused. He already knows he's there for the put. You know what? You know what he there for the cookies. Like he already acknowledged that the relationship is done. He's just gonna take whatever you give him. So if you handed it over, he's gonna take it. And if you don't hand it over, he's gonna go get it somewhere else. It really doesn't matter. Why should you even care? The relationship is done anyway. But anyway, don't confront the new chick. Like if he starts dating somebody else, like, we ain't finna get on social media and start, like I said, throwing shade. Just like you can throw shade at him and her and whatever. But, you know, it's just making you look bad. It's making you look like you want him back. It's making you look like you're salty about something. And, like, you don't want people to know that you're pressed. You might be pressed like a motherfucking, I don't know. But, like, that's something that should be on the low. That's something you need to deal with behind closed doors. Nobody should know that you're, you know, about to explode because, you know, the relationship failed. You know, so don't go in there trying to shade the shy chick and calling her every name but the child of God and talking about how bad she look and how he downgraded, and like that don't make you look no better. You might look better. You might be more smarter, educated, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, he still chose her. So, I mean, it's got to be something about her that drew him to her. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, like I said, you might be mismatched. So you got to take that into consideration. So you're trying to force a relationship to work that was never meant to work. So he chose her, so let him have her. You know, they might be a better fit. You know, so by you dragging her and all of that, that's not going to stop him from being in love with her. That's if he's in love with her. He might be putting on, or she might be a rebound, you know, just somebody to comfort him until he, you know, gets past, you know, the breakup or whatever. Who knows? But the point is, by you, you know, jumping on social media or pulling up to her house ready to, you know, fight and shit like that, or, you know, like it don't do you no justice. You might feel better at the time because you got, you know, the shit off your chest and, you know, things like that, but it's not going to change anything that just transpired. So just remember that. And don't go on there posting thirst traps. Like, you break up today and then 48 hours later, you know, you on the ground with your titties out and your butt poked out and living my best life, knowing damn well you was not living your best motherfucking life. You was crying just 5 minutes ago before you threw that makeup on your face and then bent over for the goddamn camera. Like, you knew damn well you ain't living your damn best life. You living your worst life at this point in time of history. So, and ain't nobody stupid. Like, you might think people will believe it. Some people might. The people that don't know your situation. But the people who know your situation, aka the person you just broke up with, you know what I'm saying? They know you ain't happy. They know you ain't, you know what I'm saying, living your best life and doing me unbothered. Like, who's that damn stupid? We just broke up. Like, how are you doing all this? Like, unless you didn't give a fuck in the first place. But you can't even say that because you might have been doing pick me shit during the relationship. So that gave you away already. You know what I'm saying? You're already told him you love him and, you know, you're doing all this shit for him. He know you cared for him to a certain degree. So you can't really jump on social media and start talking about how you unbothered and how you fuck nigga free and how you know, X, Y, and Z. Now, if you want to do that, Don't do that like right after the breakup. If you want to, you know what I'm saying, post thirst traps and things like that. I don't want to call it thirst traps, but if you want to, you know, post, you know, cute pictures and stuff like that, you need to wait until after y'all have had some little bit of distance and, you know, y'all ain't really been communicating too much. Then you just pop out looking good. You know what I'm saying? But a week later, that's not long enough. Like, I'm talking like a month, something like that, a month or longer. When you're no contact for like a month, or, you know, give or take, you know, but, you know, 1, 2, 3 weeks, that's not like, people ain't stupid. You know, you need at least 30, 60 days to, you know, I'm not saying don't post no pictures, but, you know, just people know what you know, what type of reaction you're trying to get out of them when you do that. So we don't want to give off, you know, hurt vibes, even though you may be, but just keep that shit on the low. And don't post a new man. Don't get on there, my new boo, and he on the side here, y'all hugged up and shit like that. We ain't doing that either, because like I said, nobody's stupid. Everybody know you just broke up. Or, I mean, not just everybody, but him. You know, the person you just broke, her, whoever you just broke up with, they know that, like, this ain't real. This some fake shit you're doing, you know, just to get under my skin. And I'm not gonna even look at your stories. I'm not gonna even watch it, you know, because he might watch it, but, you know, they're not gonna respond. Or if you think that's gonna get a reaction out of them, they're just gonna start typing real fast. Who the fuck is this person? Why you know what I'm saying? Woo woo. Most of the time, that's not gonna happen. They're just gonna peep game and keep rolling, and then you're gonna be sitting there scratching your head like, huh, why didn't he, you know, ask me who this was, and, you know, get mad at me and stuff like that, because, you know, he done already moved on, or trying to move on. And, you know, they're thinking logically, we're thinking emotionally. So our emotion is telling us to, you know, do one thing, but they're logically thinking like, you know, me calling her and getting mad, even though I might be mad, it's not going to change it, you know. So you need to think logically too, and not emotionally. So don't get on that posting a man and we in love, or, you know what I'm saying, oh, he, you know, he's the best thing ever and things like that. So like I said, don't, that's not helping the situation either. When it's over, it's over. I'm not saying don't date, but like, it's kind of too soon to start posting your new man. First of all, you shouldn't even have no new man that fucking fast. Like, you need to heal a little bit. You need to reassess the, you know, the relationship that just went to shits, basically, and make sure that you've done everything you could do on your end to save the shit. And then if you done everything right, if you know, been looking the part, acting the part, everything like that, then obviously it's the other person's problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're the reason. So once you assess the situation, you know, if you are the problem, you need to go back to the starting board and get your shit together. But you know what I'm saying? Like, just don't like start moving on too fast if you're not ready, just trying to prove a point and be vindictive and things like that. And then also cut off mutual friends. Like, if you're cool with his mama, or, you know, shit like that, you might need to like back away from that. Like, they ask you to come over for Sunday dinner, you need to make up a excuse, and, you know, however you want to do it to where you can't make it. And then eventually they're going to stop asking you, because, you know, every time they ask you, you got, you know, another reason why you can't show up. So just slowly like get away from all the friends that y'all got, mutual friends. Like, don't, because all they're gonna do is talk about, you know, your person. Oh, hey, I saw so and so, or that person might even join, you know, you guys in a group, and then now it's kind of awkward, because you have your mutual friends, then you have you, and then you have, you know, this person that you're no longer with, and so now you are. It's just, it's strange, and it doesn't help you heal. It's just, you know, bringing up old feelings that we're trying to kill, basically. So I might have should have deleted that out of the video, because I don't know if YouTube gonna like certain words that trigger the algorithm, that, you know, like I'm trying to get monetized. But anyway, I might leave it up, but then if it gets flagged, then I'm gonna have to go back in and edit that part or whatever, mute that like I ain't really trying to edit for real like that, because it's a headache for those who have a channel. You know what time it is. So I'll do like little small edits, but like no. Anyway, if you got kids together, just keep it about the kids. Like, don't get on the phone texting about what you ate this morning and where you going later on and things like that. Just, keep the conversation about, the kids' homework, how they're doing. You shouldn't be talking about your personal life and what's going on your end that has zero to do with the kids, because it's weird. Basically, it feels like you're still in a relationship. It's given, you shouldn't care. Basically, like, he shouldn't care, you shouldn't care. Well, I mean, not care, but like, you have to start thinking as a single person now. Like, certain details he don't need to know anymore because he's not with you or she's not with you. So you shouldn't be, disclosing certain things to this person once the shit is over. So, like, what you ate a poached egg and a bowl of oatmeal this morning, that really has nothing to do with him anymore, because you're no longer a couple. So, you can just tell that to your best friend or something like that. And also, well, this is kind of a tough one, but I want to say get rid of the mementos. When I put the air quote, I mean, not get, I mean, if you want to, but if it's like a keepsake or something like that, you can just put it in the attic, in a box, somewhere where, you don't have to see it for a length of time until you're healed. But if it's something special, I really say don't throw it away. If you really like it, you really want it, and things like that, like a comfy teddy bear that you sleep with every night, stuff like that. But it could trigger feelings. That's why I say get rid. If you really don't want to throw it away per se, like I said, that is an option. But if you don't really want to trash a good product or whatever, then I suggest you, like I said, just put it in a tote or something, out of sight, out of mind. And then, if you want to, revisit that teddy bear later on after you've healed, then you can. If you want to wear that necklace after you're healed, then that's fine. But, right now at this very moment is probably detrimental, to be honest. At the end of the day, karma is going to come back around. So by you, like I said, getting on social media and, destroying people's lives and things like that, and making yourself look like the crazy ex-girlfriend or boyfriend, just let karma run its course. Like, what goes around comes around. That's the realest shit I ever said. It might not come when you want it, but it'll come when it's time. So, just because they cheated on you and woo woo woo, and you thinking you got to get your lick back, karma, God gonna take care of all that. Just live your life to where you don't have to pay any karma on your end, because if you start doing ratchet shit on your end, then you're gonna get karma for doing the ratchet shit too. So now everybody's getting karma. So keep your shit karma debt free, and give it to God. Talk to God about it. If you're really struggling, and you know what I'm saying, it's getting hard for you. I know it's real hard when you're dealing with a narcissist that's been playing with your mind for several years. You know what I'm saying? So you might need to start going to church and get a relationship with God, because he's gonna be the fastest way to where you need to go. But yeah. And this last one, I know y'all ain't trying to hear it, but forgive. I mean, people do things for specific reasons. Like I said, the way they grew up, childhood trauma, maybe the past relationships that they were in before you, things like that, might have made them a little, ratchet of a person or whatever. So, you really don't know what other people are going through. So give grace and forgive. It might take some time. You're not going to be able to do it overnight, especially after they done dogged you and had a baby on you and shit like that. But, after a certain point, you should be able to forgive and forget, unless they're still doing the same fuck shit. If they're still, if you run into them like 6 months later and they still sound like they, you know, on the same bullshit that they was on before, then, you know, at that point you need to just fall all the way back. But at some point you have to forgive for yourself. You don't want to be an angry person. Like, the shit happened, it's over, move on. Like, you sitting around, you know, I never forgive you, you know, like, that's not helping. He don't care, they don't care. Like, you're hurting yourself. You're the one holding all this anger and animosity in you, and all that anger is creating all types of diseases in your body. We ain't doing all that. Like, let God handle that. And, you know, you just forgive as a, you know, a godly person and move on with your life, pretty much. But anyway, that's the video for today. When it's over, it's over, it's over. You cut off everything. Please don't jump back in these people's beds, because that's the worst thing you can do out of the entire list. That's one of the worst things you can do. And there, most of it, I mean, this entire list is important, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't cut off the sex and you do everything else, it's not gonna matter, because you're still sharing your body. You're still, you know, opening up to this person. You know, you can't still sleep with this person if it's over. Like, because feelings gonna start to redevelop. Actually, they never really died. You know, you just broke up, so, you know, the feelings are just gonna get jumbled up, and it's just not gonna help the healing process, like, at all. Like, at all. Like, you're not gonna heal like that. I can tell you that right now. You can do everything else on the list, but it's not gonna work. But anyway, the sun is going down. I'm pretty sure y'all can tell it got kind of dark in this motherfucker. So anyway, I'm about to go. I'll try to upload this as fast as I can, but YouTube be on that twanky. So therefore, I'll do what I gotta do and live in color. But that's the video for today. All right, bye.